one time I did talk, it turned into a movie.
742 TV, man, how much it's a podcast? Back here with another one.
That shit, wow. That shit, wow.
So he was locked up for murder too?
No, he wasn't locked up, but he should have been locked up. He was my getaway driver.
I'm not covering up for him or no other pedophile.
Man.
I'm not gonna let people say that they didn't know what was going on with Bam because after they got molested, they decided not to go back up in Bam's house no more. Or because you done got whacked off by him because he liked men, well, you know, the younger dudes or whatever.
Yep, I'm telling. 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 Yep, I'm telling.
So now y'all not going, but y'all watching other victims going, and y'all know what goes. Or no other pedophile. I'm not gonna let people say that they didn't know what was going on with Bam because after they got molested, they decided not to go back up in Bam's house no more.
That shit,
Fucking
wow.
remix, man.
It started out, this dude named Hassan Campbell said that Africa Bam molested him when he was a kid.
The secret meeting series coming soon, man.
Because I hear a lot of you guys out there speculating.
But the fact of the matter is to have 4 people, which is really 6, that came forward, and there's about 100 of them behind the scenes that's talking about Bam, number 1. Number 2, everybody from the Bronx, from New York, period, been talking about Bam being a child molester for over 40 years. Let's stop playing.
And we're going to stop it right there. It's 742 TV, man, how I think it's a podcast. You know it's the coffee one, definitely. We back at it again. Apparently YouTube let me stream when they want to let me stream. Not all the time. I stream. They don't let me. They just don't let me. I don't know what I did to them. I don't know what feelings I hurt. I don't know none of that. I just know that they don't like me at all. Anyway, before we get into that, before we get into Wack 100, Mr. got beat up for the second time. I told you, midgets, man. These midgets running around thinking they tough. They running around thinking they tough, man. So listen, real quick. We're going to get into this real quick. This is how we're going to start it off. It's not going to be a long show, so we might as well get into it right now. Before we get into it, I want to give you the gist of how people feel and the type of nigga that Wack 100 is. Now listen.
Who, Wack?
Yeah.
I've been knowing Wack for damn near 20 years. One thing about Wack, man, crazy face. That nigga Wack look like he been washing and drying his face with sandpaper all his life. Look, Cash, that nigga, oh, that's an ugly ass nigga. That nigga 5'4" with a big booty. On pyro. He be putting his booty in his nigga's face.
That nigga gonna whoop your ass, yeah.
Hey, Wack, I'm gonna whoop you up, Wack. I see you gonna whoop you.
You fuck with Wack 100?
Hey, Wack, man, that's how people feel about you. It ain't me starting. It ain't me picking on you. That's what because that's what he pulled last time. I'm picking on a grown man. Right? But then you get beat up. Then the first thing you do, normally when people get beat up, the first thing they do is have them go to the camera and prove, look, at my face. It hasn't been touched. Man, get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Knock it off, bro.
Now, we're grown men. Listen, you can get your ass whooped, bro, and not have any marks. You're just a good blocker. On Pyru, you're just a good blocker. Just like how Tekashi make them look, you make the Pyrus look bad. First thing you do at 1 o'clock in the morning is, look at my face. You can get punched in your chest, your legs, your arms. It don't have to just be your face.
Knock it off. Knock it off.
Niggas, it's weird, bro. I don't mind you telling the truth, but stop lying, nigga. Cause lies.
I don't mind you telling the truth, but don't lie. Now I see where he gets this from. Gotti, that is. I see now where Gotti gets it from. You can talk. You can tell the truth, but don't lie? What?
20 niggas, I ain't nothing. Knock it off. Stop lying, nigga. Fuck out of here. Standoff is not an altercation, my nigga. Niggas burnt out. Niggas know what time it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? We took the video and showed the whole surroundings and showed what it was, my nigga. I'm gonna leave it like that. Knock it off. It's 1:20 in the morning, nigga. Yeah.
Good, right? It's 1:20 in the morning, nigga. 1:20 in the morning, and you want to internet showing everybody that you didn't get punched on. Then, and this will get me, and this I understand, either to stun or what, because 20 niggas, 20. And not only that, bro, it's not only that. It's not only that. I'm going to show you a clip that I found in the news this morning of niggas that just self-snitch. Oh, yeah, we going to get it all this morning, man.
Ain't nothing wrong with me. Niggas talking about you stomp me out, some payout shit. So shit, my nigga. One swing and a square off is not a rush, nigga. Fuck out of here with that shit. Niggas knock that shit off, bro. Leave it where it's out. Nigga, fuck out of here. Nothing, ain't a scratch, nothing. Knock that shit off, bro. Yeah, this is.
I guarantee y'all, man. I guarantee you, Wack type of nigga, before he goes to the club, put Vaseline on his face. Just in case he about to fight somebody, bro. I swear, he reminds the nigga that go, Vaseline on his face? 1:20 in the morning, and you up here showing everybody your face. I see where your little million followers that you can tell shut the fuck up to, and they still buddy with your motherfucking ass. I don't get it. You a short grown midget who think he's Mr. Billy Badass on Pyru. Well, tell about how on Pyru you got your ass whipped on 2 separate occasions. But when it's a woman, oh, real, you don't want me to go dig in the archives and go find the shit where you got smart with women. You was hyper than this. Way hyper than this.
121, so go compare with a weirdo talking about and go grab what the reality is, nigga. Knock it off. Yeah. Real talk. Leave it where it's at. What you do know is what it is. That's what niggas do know. Let's keep that real. Niggas crazy, my nigga. Take a picture. You take a picture, take the whole picture.
So take the picture, take the old picture.
Fuck out of here. Nothing, ain't a scratch, nothing. Knock that shit off, bro. Yeah, this is 121, so go compare with a weirdo talking about and go grab what the reality is, nigga. Knock it off. Yeah. Real talk. Leave it where it's at. What you do know is what it is. That's what niggas do know. Let's keep that real. Niggas crazy, my nigga. Take a picture. You take a picture, take the whole picture.
Between TV, thank you for watching.
The Department of Justice says a rapper who bragged in a music video about getting rich from an unemployment scam is now facing federal charges.
I done got rich off of EDD. I ain't hit no more liquors than EDD. And just last night I was selling P. And I just woke up to 300 G. Go 60K off of SBA. It's time to ball like the NBA. 10 cars, I'm swapping 10K a day. Counting up bills at the CPA.
Fontrell Antonio Baines is a 31-year-old rapper from Memphis, Tennessee, who goes by the stage name Nuke Bizzle. Nuke Bizzle was arrested back in October of 2020 after the release of his music video titled EDD, which stood for Employment Development Department. In the video, Nuke Bizzle can be seen and heard boasting about getting rich by fraudulently applying for unemployment benefits. He was arrested in November of 2020.
And the nigga just bragged about it. And the reason why I played this clip, to be honest, is because I wanted y'all to see that the stuff snitching goes on too far with her. Even the news, man. And I had a question for y'all. So, does it cover this criminal snitching under that law? Or does it cover music snitching, period? Y'all know which one it is? I would love to know, man. Motherfucker kept telling the whole world how he got rich. I got rich off the internet. I got rich off the EDD, whatever the fuck he said, man. Well, now your ass Jail, nigga. Jail.
And charged with 3 felonies: access device fraud, aggravated identity theft, and interstate transportation of stolen property.
The Department of Justice says a rapper who bragged in a music video about getting rich from an unemployment scam is now facing federal charges. According to a criminal complaint, 31-year-old Fontrell Antonio Baines exploited the pandemic unemployment assistance provision of the Federal Coronavirus Act. He applied for more than $1.2 million in jobless benefits. Federal officials say right now he lives in Hollywood Hills, and in a video, he bragged he's going to get stacks of these while holding up envelopes from EDD. A second man in the video raps, quote, "You gotta sell cocaine, I just file a claim." If convicted, Baines faces up to 22 years in federal prison.
Just imagine, Mr. Baines, if you didn't say anything, you know, if you kept going about your life, you would have probably got away with the 1.2 million. But no, we gotta brag. We gotta tell everybody how we got it and how we gonna, like, bro, for real. This is why half of us are in jail and the shit we in now. You got gangsters running around getting their ass whooped, but then still get respected as a gangster. You got niggas on here live snitching. You got niggas making songs and tell you what they did from A to B. Yeah, I drove down the street in my car with the license plate that's dotted out. Like, you don't think this shit getting old, man? Like, y'all really don't think this shit getting old?
According to authorities, 92 debit cards loaded with a total of more than $1.2 million in benefits were mailed to addresses that Nuke had access to in Beverly Hills and the Koreatown neighborhood of Los Angeles. Nuke gained access to more than $704,000 through cash withdrawals, some of which were made in Las Vegas. Nuke Bizzle faces a maximum of 20 years.
Maximum of 20 motherfucking years, cause you decided to open your motherfucking mouth, bro. Good IDK, bro. What's up? Niggas out here telling us so. We done told everybody I get rich off the internet. I got rich off the EDD. Like, shut the fuck. Now you in jail getting your Seven, chill out, man. Cause they just let you come back to stream. Chill out, Seven. Don't go in like. But I bring all this up so y'all can see. Cause the next nigga I'm gonna bring up after him. Woo! I got rich off the internet. I got rich off the EDD. I'm ass niggas, man. Come on now. It's to the point where the news, man. The news is starting to catch on to these niggas. The news. Come on, the news clowning you, bro.
In prison for the mail fraud charge and a possible 10 years for being a
felon
in possession of a firearm. As of
he thinks that because he gave back $57,000, they gonna give him a little break. Nigga, where's the other money? Well, we know that the whoever locked them up took a part of it, but where's the other money? Huh? I'm surprised they ain't not copyright me. Hit me with this. Yo, lately I've been getting hit with news articles, yo. I didn't know you can get tagged for news articles. But off topic real quick, let's get back into this.
Thursday, July 7th, 2022, he has pled guilty to fraud and firearm charges and has also agreed to forfeit nearly $57,000 that was previously seized by law enforcement.
Failures. According to a plea agreement in Los Angeles federal court from July to September of 2020, Baines took money from the Pandemic Unemployment Assistance Program. That was money paid out by the federal government under the CARES Act.
In 3 states, in 3 months, you got 1.2 million ran your fucking mouth. I don't know what the fuck. I don't even know what to say. I really don't.
Baines was one of thousands of people who sent fake applications to California to get unemployment benefits. He admitted to 92 fraudulent claims with EDD.
Why the fuck would you admit to? Hey, Ten Toes, shout out Ten Toes, man. Shut the fuck up. They shut up. You admitted to 99, nigga. I wouldn't even admit it to 1. So they only know because you admitted. And then tell them how much you really. Oh God. This nigga admitted it. Not only did he admit it, he told her how much he had got. He willing to give up this amount of money. Bro, what was it all worth for? Like, what did you got?
The value of those accounts was more than $1.2 million, and he succeeded in getting more than $700,000.
The rapper accused of stealing more than $1 million through unemployment fraud and bragging about it in a music video has agreed to take a plea deal. Memphis-based Nuke.
Crazy, right? Crazy. And it all brings me down to this. To this dumb motherfucker. Where is it at? So in the meantime, I'm still alive, right? See, I'm talking about, hold on. Here we go. So it's making me go back and get basically wow. So hold on, y'all. Give me a couple seconds. It's making me go back and get all this shit over again. It just like literally exited out all my shit. So give me 1 second. This is crazy. So wait a minute. Did that count for my outros too? Oh, okay. Give me a second. Now I'm gonna go in because it really pissed me off what it did. Like, why? It just happened, bro, out of nowhere. Or whatever. We back in it. I got it back up. Let's go. And it really gonna get fucked up now because I gotta do all this editing in front of y'all. Alright, so we got Picklehead motherfucker with the white condom. So I guess now he's trying to be like me, but I got the turban, he got a condom on. But I guess he's trying to be like 7. And the reason why I say they're trying to be like 7, look, when the niggas start wearing, when did he personally start wearing them? But anyway, since we back into it and he pissed me the fuck off, and now I got it back running. And my coffee out there and I forgot. Listen to this shit. And when I talk about How the boy snitched, y'all heard him, how he told us up. Well, it's kind of the same shit. It's kind of the same shit.
I was watching the show, Hip Hop Undercover, or Hip Hop, what is it? Yeah, Undercover. Yeah, Hip Hop Undercover, some shit like that. And, it's the joint with the nigga Haitian Jack, and shout out to Bimmy, you know, Deb Anthony, you know, Dab, Big Dab, you know, Dab on the joint, Trick, you know, and
this nigga, he knows a nigga named Trick. You know a nigga named Trick? A nigga named Trick. I'll be a nigga named Trick. Oh my god.
Dr. Dre and a list of other people. Kevin Childs, a lot of these other people on the joint. But it's basically, it's around Big U, Dab, and Jack, and
Now ain't it funny that now the Big U shit going on with his dad? You know who his dad is. But isn't it funny that his dad beefing with him and got allegedly beat up by somebody that he knew? Now he's beefing with him. Isn't that funny?
Bimmy. So when I watched the joint, I'm saying to myself, I'm like, yo, wait a minute. This platform, this joint.
Nigga sound like a 98 motherfucking Honda trying to start up. This. Bro, purple walls. Your man's got his ass whooped. I told every single time Hassan or his baby dad Wack beef with somebody, he come on the next day. Yeah, I seen a documentary. Big U, Twig, and a nigga named. Hey, shut the fuck up, nigga. Bitch head, bald head ass nigga, shut the fuck up.
This platform, this joint.
I'm gonna make that my drop.
I got an issue with it because when you talk about street dudes, right? And you talk about hip hop culture. This is what I was saying in my last video. You can't talk about the culture without talking about Mary and Suge Knight. Okay? You can't talk about the culture and not have Mary and Suge Knight and not have another legend, another statesman. Louis.
Hey, little boy, listen here, little boy. When they do documentaries, right, they're not going to have everybody that you think is good in it. You understand me? That's the case that it would be everybody. You're a dick rider. A documentary is just going to have people that they want to have in a documentary, motherfucker. Won't you get your broke ass up and then you make a documentary then you can put Hassan and Bambada and your baby dad Wack in it. Like I told y'all. Don't worry about it. Oh, the Bambada Nation. The fall of the Bambada series will be here soon, man. And your star, one of the stars is right here.
Was Eric Berra in there, aka Eric B. If Eric B and Suge Knight is not in Hip Hop Undercover, that documentary should have never happened. And I was going to do a video about this when it first dropped, but I never did. And I watched it again, and I still, you know, I had to watch it again because I was looking at it because somebody told me to look at a scene in there. And I still, each time I watch it, I'm saying to myself, FX just grabbed up dudes, and there's nothing wrong with Big U in there. There's nothing wrong with Trick in there. There's nothing wrong with Bimmy in there. There's nothing wrong with Dab in there. But nothing wrong with Trick in there. You gotta have Suge Knight. Let me explain something, right? In New York City and LA, people talk about an East and West beef. But a lot of people don't understand that Eric B. and Suge Knight was like this.
So can somebody tell me what does the East West word got to do with them being like this? Somebody explain this shit to me, man.
You know, Eric B. and Suge Knight was like this. You know, in the game, you had a lot of dude head honchos. You got the Jake Princes, you know. You got the Tony Drapers. You got the S-classes. You know? The Master P's. The David Hyatts. The Bill Underwoods. The Lou Burrells. The Al Haymans of the world. The Gene Griffins of the world. But there'll never be two dudes that I say in the music industry that had the game under pressure like Eric B. and Suge. Suge and Eric B. was the dynamic duo when it came to this rap shit. Especially in the 90s. Let's just keep it real.
Y'all keep in mind, he's talking about the same 90s that he wasn't a part of. The nigga was born in the 90s. So he's telling y'all about something that he has no idea about, man.
When Suge went and got married and Jodeci contracts, and he did what he did to Andre Harrell at Uptown Records, who was with him? Riding Shotgun. Who was with him going up there to Uptown Records? Eric B. Eric B. When they wanted to step to the big man, you know, homie at Def Jam, and you know Chris Lighty, he jumped in.
What everybody needs to understand about Boaz Gotti is that he's not as smart as he tries to be. Yeah? Nowhere near as smart as he tries to be. You know what I mean? Remember that. Secondly, of all, he goes and read old Jet magazines and look at old BET movies and BET what you call them, award shows, and get all his information. Remember, he's a CI. Look, who are you looking at, Big Lip? Who are you looking at?
Eric B. was with him in the club. Eric B. was with him in Vegas before Pac passed. Eric B. was with him when they came to VMAs. Eric B. is that dude. I always say Eric B., in my opinion, was the East Coast Suge, and Suge was the West Coast Suge.
Did he just say that, y'all? Did he just say, time out, pause on the record play. Did he just say Eric B was the East Coast Suge and Suge was the West Coast, Suge was the West Coast Suge? One. Suge's from LA. So it's only gonna be one Suge from LA, from the West Coast. 2. Eric B was not the East Coast Suge Knight. And see, that's where the line gets drawn. You have babies like this little motherfucker right here trying to explain to you the 90s. I was born in 89. I can't even really elaborate on the 90s but where I knew. Nigga, you was what? 94, 5? Bro. And this the problem. I don't know if people watch you because it's entertaining to laugh at you, fire you up, or they really believe the dumb shit you spew out your mouth, or the index cards that Hassan writes for you. Which story is it? Because now it's getting to the point where you're going to start shit. You're really going to... I already told y'all that Hassan and Wack 100 is going to start the new East Coast West Coast war. Now this motherfucker come along months later and tell y'all basically what I told y'all, but with different people. I don't know. Hassan Academics It's gonna start the East Coast, West Coast war with Wack 100. I told you that's what's gonna start. If y'all don't believe me, go on Clubhouse and listen to the Wack 100 shit. He tell y'all he condone violence and gangbanging. He said it. I got it. Let me stop before I put too much information in.
Like they both, I would like to say Eric B and Suge Knight was like twins, man. They was the dynamic duo, and a lot of dudes don't give these brothers they credit because they ran the city. They ran the rap game. They ran the rap game. You know what I'm saying? Suge and Eric B was helping out the artists. A lot of dudes like to make Eric B seem like he was an extortionist. I hit a little corny dude, you know, Lil Sean talking crazy about Eric B. But, you know, nigga, Eric B's a legend. Lil Sean is the nigga that went to that Pop went to do a record, the Hickeys on the Neck nigga, that nobody cared about as a rapper. Eric B, let's keep it real. Eric B started a whole lane, you know what I'm saying? And a whole lane of niggas getting money, whipping Rolls Royces and different type of foreign cars and living in mansions, rocking certain type of jewelry. Eric B was the tastemaker of the culture, still is. Dude's still trying to keep up what Eric B was doing in '87. But he was a street dude. And he was a hustler. You know what I'm saying? And he had goons on deck. And he was respected by all the gangsters in New York City. All the gangsters respected Eric B. Suge Knight and Eric B, a lot of people don't understand. Suge Knight and Eric B, when they was doing Death Row East, you know, a lot of people don't understand. Eric B was with Suge. You know, with that whole Death Row joint. Eric B was going to be the head of Death Row East, and that was going to be a big thing because look who Eric B brought to the table for Death Row East. They brought Chaz, they brought Preem, Big D, Peter Shue, you know. These was dudes that was on the table, that was in the table to be a part of this Death Row East movement. You know? In 9-6. And when dudes said East and West beef, what East and West beef? When you got a dude like Suge Knight, you know, and Eric B. You know, before there was a Puff, man, there was an Eric B. Eric B was doing it the way Puff was doing it. Eric B was doing that in 87, 86, 88, 89.
Remember when I told y'all the year that I was born? Times the year this nigga was born? Well, listen. I'm live on Instagram just so y'all know, and I'm live on YouTube. I try to go TikTok, but fuck him. Like I said, but back to this nigga. So, the nigga that, this is 10 years before he was even started up, putting his daddy balls, all that shit. How does he keep speaking on shit he don't know? You don't know, you fucking turtle, you Franklin looking motherfucker. You don't know. So I don't know if motherfuckers just believe, like I said, Gotti shit, or they on here to laugh at this nigga. Isn't that the same white hoodie the nigga wore when he got smacked? And you go back to doing the same shit. Back to it. I told y'all. This nigga is the punching bag of the fucking internet world. Fuck just YouTube. He's the punching bag. He's the punching bag. Feel like a fucking wombat.
90, 91, 92, 93. Eric B was doing it. He was doing it big, and he was respected. He was a boss, savvy businessman in the street dude. He was official tissue hustler.
This nigga just says official tissue. Yo, I think he said this nigga's an official tissue. The official tissue. You clown ass nigga. Wipe somebody's ass, nigga. Shut up.
And when him, like what a lot of people don't understand, him and Suge was really an unstoppable force together, man. And they got a lot of shit done, man. Eric B and Suge got a lot of shit done, man. A lot of shit done, man. And they would certify real men. And a lot of people feared those two dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, when Suge went and got the contract for Mary and Jodeci, Eric B was with.
Were you there, nigga? Cause you talk like you were there. Were you there? That's all I want to know. Were you there? Cause you talk heavy fucking game like you was there. But you was a up and coming, aspiring manager or something?
With him at Uptown. A lot of these dudes as these record execs, man, they know what it was when Eric B and Suge pull up. That's why when I watch Hip Hop Undercover, like, how y'all niggas gonna do a documentary and not have Eric B and Suge Knight and part of that?
What the fuck, what?
They was the goons of the industry. They was the what you call the goons of the industry, the boogeymans of the industry. They was, man. They was them dudes in the industry that was giving it to them dudes and them officers and getting them dudes good contracts. They was working for helping the artists out, get good contracts. Suge Knight was doing that. Eric B was doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so Suge Knight wasn't extorting niggas, getting niggas in the contracts and all this other shit. See, this is when I say niggas talk and don't know what they talk about. Yeah. He just talk. He don't even know what he's talking about. The habit is to run his mouth. That's it. God, I told you, bro. I make your content better. I won't even look for you. They don't look for me, nigga.
He got Big Daddy Kane, LL Cool J, Rakim. Who else? He got mad dudes like I'll be sure. Like Eric B was responsible for dudes getting their contracts right. You know, and this is what comes with like the dudes that was they predecessors that you would say was before Eric B and Suge Knight, like the Al Haymans, you know, the Gene Griffins, you know, the Bill Underwoods, you know what I'm saying? These were before, and now when you got the Suge Knights coming in the game, the Eric B's coming in the game, now these is them niggas. These niggas. And that's why like Eric B and Suge, you know, had the industry shook. And Eric B and Suge Knight, I think they deserve their flowers.
Let this nigga just talk,
they did
bro.
for both coasts, for the East Coast and the West Coast. Without a Suge Knight and an Eric B, man, a lot of these entrepreneurs, you wouldn't have none of these entrepreneurs, dudes doing it what it did. You know, Suge and Eric B opened the doors for the Puffs, for the Jermaine Dupri's, for the Dame Dashes and all that. You know what I mean? Shout out to Russell. Russell was doing his thing. But you know, Eric B and them was doing it on a different level.
It's like Hassan. He was doing it on a different level. Man, you should like, nigga, get your own style, Mr. Podcaster.
Level. And what I mean a different level is that these niggas was bosses for real. They was bosses.
Once again, his content so fucking boring that look, and he falls asleep, y'all. The nigga falls asleep on his content. And y'all believe him, right? Y'all believe this nigga, right? I hope not. I hope the fuck not.
Getting to that moolah. You know what I'm saying? They was getting to that moolah. And a lot of niggas hated that. They hated that about Suge. They hated that about Eric. You know, I think a lot of dudes had their hate for them dudes that they, I say a little bit of blackballing, a little, you really want to ask me, because you can't do a documentary. And when I first saw the documentary, I wanted to do a video, and I was going to do a video, but I never had got a chance to do the video. But I was.
Real quick, man, we got definitely shout out Vero Life, man. Shout out Vero Life, man. They definitely keep me with the latest and the best weed, man. Marijuana, however you want to put it. Medical marijuana, that's what it is. Definitely shout out Vero Life, man. Can't forget them, man. They keep me going. And now, for real, shout out Vero Life, man. Back to the video, back to the drama, back to the sleepy ass, tired ass, turtle looking ass nigga.
You know, niggas started pulling them stunts with Suge, you know, after they knew that Suge T, a lot of niggas that was a part of that Mob Piru, that MOB movement, was dead or incarcerated. So now niggas is you know, they feel like, oh, it's the green light, but niggas wasn't playing with Suge in 92. Niggas wasn't playing with Suge when he was, you know, running around with Bobby Brown and he was his bodyguard. Niggas wasn't playing with Suge when he was managing DOC. Niggas wasn't playing with Suge when he was managing Dre. Niggas wasn't playing with Suge when it was 9, 2, 9, 3, 9, 4, 9, 5, 9, 6. They wasn't playing with Suge. And you know, they wasn't playing with him when he first came home in 2001.
Nigga, you were 11. This nigga was 11 in 2001, man. Fuck do you? So you look, it's like Hassan chasing after men, looking at the men on TV to be your role models. That is not the good thing to do, brother.
2002, they started playing with him when, you know, the whole shit with him getting shot at the Kanye joint, and then the shit with the barber nigga. But the barber nigga hit him with the head with a pipe. These, like Fat Joe said, man, a lot of these so-called tough niggas was scared of Suge. They froze up. They froze. They was intimidated. Suge's a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? Same like with Eric B. These is real dudes.
Andrew, he never talked about.
These is real niggas, man.
Fat Joe until I had my intro.
Real street, thorough dudes. Get money dudes. Don't let the, cause niggas is smart, intelligent niggas, or they played football, or they went to college, and you know, nah, nigga, they get it popping too, my nigga. They got goons on deck just like you got goons on deck. So don't get it twisted, man. That's why I said, man, dudes need to stop the capping, man. You know what I'm saying? If we ain't giving Suge and Eric B they flowers for what they did in the game, I don't want to hear none of these fake niggas that y'all call the gangster CEOs. Cause when the real gangster CEOs, the two that I just named, was running amok and had niggas under pressure in the industry, and it was having niggas put the work in, having niggas smacked up, niggas wasn't saying nothing. Suge Knight and Eric B was about that action. That's why I fucking love them two niggas, man. Cause they was about that action, nigga.
I knew he was gonna fuck up and say that. I knew it. I knew he was gonna fuck up and say that shit. You love that nigga, man. Y'all heard him? Y'all heard him? Huh? He love him. He loves him, huh? Y'all heard yourself live. I ain't say nothing. I ain't say nothing. What I am going to do, we're going to end it, man, live. Let's go, man. How am I think it's a podcast? Y'all know what it is. It's the Coffee Run. It's the morning show. I'm going to try to do this every morning. It's kind of hard. I'm still trying to drop other content in between. I'm still working on the series, but since y'all fuck with me, I'm going to fuck with you. I'm going to get it done. I'll figure a way out, man. Don't know how I get down. I'll figure it out. Anyway, how am I think it's a podcast, man? Coffee Run. It's the morning show between TV. That shit never came on. I'm tired of doing what it want to do. But anyway, how am I think it's a podcast? I'm out of here. I'm going to let y'all go. Like, comment, subscribe. Man, tell everybody about this podcast, man. I need to get a 10K. Tell everybody about it. Mom, dad, aunt, uncle, I don't care who it is, man. I got all content for all ages. Let's go to it, man. How much think it's podcast, man? Thank you for watching.
One time I did talk, it turned into a movie.